Good morning, day 26. Another early start. I'll explain here when it gets daylight. Good morning. It finally turned daylight. So a couple of reasons I got up kind of early this morning. One is I was awake anyway, so I noticed several others kind of getting up and getting ready, so I figured why not. But probably the number one reason was I'm just excited to make my way out of the Great Smoky Mountains. Sorry if there's some wind noise. I'm currently up at about 6,300 feet of elevation, climbing down out of the Smokies today, so that's just quite the sense of accomplishment for me. So, super excited to be heading down out of the Smokies. This is one of the probably top two sections of trail that everybody's most concerned about, because the elevation is as high here as anywhere on the trail and much higher, except for maybe in Maine. So the weather's unpredictable. Snow can come in almost at any time. And anyway, so looking forward to getting down. The plan today is to go 14.6 to the last shelter in the Great Smoky Mountains on the Appalachian Trail, and that's Davenport Gap Shelter. Today I have about 2,000 feet of ascent or climb and almost 5,400 feet of descent. So I'm hoping that today will be fairly quick for those 14 miles, considering the amount of descent. As long as it's not too terribly steep, should be able to make pretty good time today, since I started just before 7, I think. So that's the plan. They got some fencing around this Davenport Gap Shelter for bear protection, so that'll be the first time I've seen that. So I'll try and get a couple pics of that later when I get there. There's some more rain coming in with some pretty strong winds. It looks like Tuesday and Wednesday, so there's a hostel not 200 yards off trail just outside of the Great Smoky Mountains. So it'll be like a 3.5 mile walk tomorrow maybe. So I may pop in there and see if they have a bunk for the night or something to kind of get everything reset and get ready for the next leg of the journey. But anyway, I've rattled on long enough, but this is a big day. Just really trying to get through the Smokies today, at least almost all the way through the Smokies. So that's the plan. I'll keep you updated. Alright, came across this beautiful God-given view. Is that not amazing? I'm currently at about 6,200 feet of elevation. I believe that is Gatlinburg, Tennessee, right down in there. Pretty positive of it, right there in front of those mountains. Just for reference. Anyway, just thought I'd share. Breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. All right, so slight change of plans. So this hostel that I've been referring to is called Standing Bear Farms. It's one of the more popular hostels along the AT, actually. So I've made a decision to go ahead and push into that hostel this afternoon. As I said earlier, these shelters that I've been having to stay in have been overflowing the last 3 nights. So I suspect people are going to be pushing into this hostel. If not this afternoon, certainly tomorrow morning early. Because for the majority, we've been in the Smoky Mountains for anywhere from 5 to 7 days. And people are wanting to get in and take a break, charge their electronics, take a shower, do their laundry. So I texted a little bit ago and they said they do have some accommodations, but they don't make reservations. So they're completely first come, first serve. So I've already passed a shelter that I was going to stay at, which was 14.5 miles on the day. I've already pushed past that, and I've got just under 3 miles to actually get to the hostel. They're only 200 yards off of the Appalachian Trail. So once I cover that 3 miles or whatever, should be fairly close. Hopefully we'll have some kind of accommodations. I don't know who's ahead of me. That's the only thing. For all I know, there could be 6 or 8 people still on the trail, but just in front of me trying to make it to that hostel. So sometimes there's those unknowns and you got to take risks, but I didn't want to, take a chance of missing out, I guess, on shower, charging electronics, washing my clothes, and having a nice bed for one night. And then I also hear they make some pretty good chow there, which I think might be included with the stay. I'll figure that out once I arrive and confirm they have space for me. So that's the current plan. If I make it all the way there, it's going to be maybe my longest day yet, just over 18 miles. So we'll see how it goes. All right, officially exiting the Smoky Mountains. Woohoo! Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Monumental experience for this old boy. Oh man, the icing on the cake, maybe that there's a little trail magic up here at the parking lot. It looks like it. Yep. Wow. Alright, so part of this journey, I'm actually on the Appalachian Trail right now. As you can see, the white blazes. Just came down out of that stuff. Beautiful river. So we got a bit of a road walk. Gonna road walk a ways, go underneath I-40 up here, and then up the other side. Here we go. All right, good night. So here we are. Actually made it into Standing Bear Hostel. See a little campfire burning behind me. They just rang a dinner bell. Looked like some pan-seared fish and some other victuals. Unfortunately, several of us had already bought a big store-bought pizza that they sell here and cooked them in the pizza ovens and ate them. So no dinner for us tonight, but may take advantage of it tomorrow. They have a $30 and you can get breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I believe. So not terrible. Rain should be coming in around 2 a.m. and other than that, we'll call it a night. Chat soon.